So again, welcome to Friday Thoughts. Again, this is just me talking to myself and running through thoughts in my head. And this is a major conversation I had when first coming to Tennessee. And I had to stop making decisions based on fear. It's like you got to grab your balls, make the decisions based on what you want to do, what the family needs to do, and what's best for all of y'all. So most of us were told not to ask questions. You're told to sit up. You're told this is what you do. Don't ask questions. This is why, because I said so. But we're never allowed to like push against, right? So once you get to that point where you're pushing against it, and you start thinking like, so what do you really want? And I'm not talking like the BS, like family, the job, the car. You're told to go to school. You're told to get a job. You're told to buy a house. You're told to get married. You're told to have the kids. Like this is what you're supposed to do. Follow the yellow brick road, right? And then once you hit 65 or this golden age, then you can relax. Then the good life starts. You can sit on the beach. You can drink margaritas. Like how long can you drink margaritas for? Like how long is that going to last? Like honestly, right? So instead of soaking up every second this life is giving you right now, you're going to sacrifice 75% of it to get to that one point, and then you're going to enjoy the last 5% maybe, because the backside of the 5%, like not in the best health maybe, who knows, right? At some point, we're all going to punch our ticket. And when you do punch your ticket, you ain't going to have the house. You won't have the family. You won't have the margaritas. You're not going to have tomorrow. But you will have the regret that's going to come along with it. So that's why, I don't know, people say I'm spontaneous or I'm crazy with decisions, but I like to take every opportunity. Never waste an opportunity. I realized I took advantage of my time for way too long. Like I took it for granted. I treated it as if it was infinite. Like I next week, next month, next year, and turns out it was costing me everything, right? So when you flip it upside down and you play it backwards from your deathbed, which a lot of people don't like to do, you play it from the end, right? What would scare you the most? Leaving the house or the cars behind, or the bank account behind, or or would it be hugging your kid, or hearing them laugh again, or watching them win, watching them score a goal? Like, right, you're gonna set up the family, and you want to set up your kids for success, but when you really think about it, like, what do you really want? So my favorite thing is always when like someone will send me this screenshot and it's someone, talking trash or talking bad about it. I was thinking it's going to fire me up or something. I'm so focused right now on what we're doing. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands so much. I'm so focused on doing what we're doing right now because I like showing that it's possible. Like the noise doesn't matter anymore. You just gotta go do it and do what you want. And the fact of it all is we don't live in a Disney movie, no matter what people think is going on. I think it's Tony Robbins that said, the pain of the current reality becomes greater than the fear of change. It's something to that tone. I heard Sean Whalen repeat it, and that's where I had heard that from, and that like really hit hard. But, the only thing that I want someone to take away from everything that we do, and whether it be on the podcast or the YouTube channel or Instagram or anything in our lives, is just know that there's more out there. And because someone chooses to live their life differently doesn't make it wrong, but it also doesn't make it right. They just have a different idea of what success or happiness might look for them. But so long as you're doing it for yourself, you're doing it because that's what you want to do, not because that's what you were told, not that someone directed you to do that or advised you to do that or said you couldn't do this or you couldn't do that because you have to do A, B, and C and follow this list. That's the one thing like I hope to pass down onto the kids and my grandkids should they come. Like I just want them to be excited and do what they want to do. As cliche as it sounds, like living your best life or doing what you want to do is absolutely positively possible. Fear holds us back, though. Fear holds us back, and it's not so much fear itself that's holding you back, it's fear of the judgment that's going to hold you back. What's my wife going to think? What are my parents going to think? What is Johnny going to think? Like, if I fail, Or if I say I want to go do something and I don't do it and it doesn't work out, they're going to judge me. And that's going to hurt. That's going to hang heavy on me, right? But so often we get caught up in the what ifs on the negative side. Like, what if this doesn't work? Like, what if Fred's roast coffee doesn't take off? What if? Well, I'm having fun doing it in the meantime, and I'm enjoying the journey as we fumble through it and figure all these things out. But what if it works? What if on the other side this works? And what if, Fred's roast becomes something? And then what if we open a coffee shop? And what if, we take things to other levels? It's too easy to focus on like the negative side of things because that's what we're told to focus on. Like, no, that's not normal. You're supposed to go to college. You're supposed to get a degree. You're supposed to do the office 9 to 5, raise the family, get the white picket fence. Like, we've been there, had the white picket fence, didn't enjoy it at all. Moved out to Tennessee. We don't have a single fence around, and I absolutely love it because we're doing what we want to do. We broke out of the mold of what we were told all along. And like I said, that's why we do what we're doing right now, is because I absolutely want to show people that it's possible. You could go do whatever you want to do. It doesn't have to be in Tennessee. It could be in Utah. My buddy Ryan moved up there, absolutely loving it. He went to his DMV. It was like a 5-minute wait, he said, to register a trailer that he had just bought. Lady was nice as can be, smiled, and he walked out with the best feeling. It's not just Tennessee. There's Utah. There's Kentucky. There's South Dakota. I've got a friend in South Dakota that's absolutely loving it. Friends down in Texas that are absolutely loving it. But they broke out of the mold in California that was telling them they had to be a certain way and act a certain way and do a certain thing. And I've talked about it before. It's crazy. Like on the YouTube channel, I've talked about it where somehow we're conditioned that that's the only way. And just because we're born there, we were meant to be there and we have to live there and stay there. Like, you're not, just because you were born there doesn't mean you were meant to be there. I can tell you right now, 1,000%, we were not made to be in California. And we display actions daily. And that's why I love documenting everything and talking about it and sharing it with people. I'm not hiding anything from anybody. So, I mean, it's great. Like I said, when people send me texts of screenshots of people that are like, oh, like they're doing this, they're doing that, I don't care. Like, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to push the gas. I'm going to push the gas even harder. We're going to go faster. That's what we're doing. So, anyways, that is Friday Thoughts. I appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, this is just stuff that it starts processing through my head throughout the week when I'm at the gym and stuff, and just stuff that's on my mind. And it's really like therapy. I get to talk. I'm talking to a camera and a microphone, but I know there's people out there that are receiving it, and there's some awesome people out there that I know need it maybe. And, like I said, maybe if it's 1 or 2 people that get this message and it comes across and they switch up a certain thing and they find a little bit of happiness or success in doing what they want to do, even better. So that is it for Friday Thoughts. Y'all enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. That is it.